defund the politicians, and refund the Americans.
Freedom!
Breakthrough Media.
Freedom!
Hey Siri, what's the definition of post-truth?
Post-truth means relating to or denoting circumstances in which objective facts are less influential in shaping public opinion than appeals to emotion and personal belief.
That was
Imagine
easy.
tossing your cigarette in the street and then a couple days later, you walk into an art gallery and see your face printed on the wall. Artist Heather Dewey Hogborg collects DNA samples from stuff we throw away regularly, like chewing gum and cigarettes, and creates detailed masks of what that person might look like in a series called Stranger Visions. The collection is intended to call attention to the developing technology of forensic DNA phenotyping and the potential for a culture of biological surveillance through genetic tampering.
Freedom! Freedom!
Breakthrough Media.
Yeah. You don't live in the world you think you do.
I think we should be joyful and grateful that we can meet again here in person. It's so important because confidence can only be built by personal contact. But let's also be clear. The future is not just happening. The future is built by us, by a powerful community as you here in this room. We have the means to improve the states of the world. But two conditions are necessary. The first one is that we act all as stakeholders of larger communities, that we serve not our only self-interests, but we serve the community. That's what we call stakeholder responsibility. And second, that we collaborate.
Now, what do you need in order to hack a human being? You need two things. You need a lot of computing power, and you need a lot of data, especially biometric data. But control of data might enable human elites to do something even more radical than just build digital dictatorships. By hacking organisms, elites may gain the power to re-engineer the future of life itself. Because once you can hack something, you can usually also engineer it.
Well, and I think that the dangerous, edges here are that he's trying to undermine the media, trying to make up his own facts. And it could be that while unemployment and the economy worsens, he could have undermined the messaging so much that he can actually control exactly what people think. And that is our job.
That is your job.
Today, we have the technology to hack human beings on a massive scale. Yeah, I mean, everything is being digitalized.
Everything is being digitalized.
Everything is being monitored. In this time of crisis, you have to follow science. It's often said that you should never allow a good crisis to go to waste.
You never want a serious crisis to go to waste. And what I mean by that, it's an opportunity to do things that you think you could not do before.
Never waste a good crisis.
Because a crisis is an opportunity.
It's an opportunity to do things that you think you could not do before.
You should never allow a good crisis to go to waste.
A good two-way communication system, direct communication system between brains and computers, this is kind of the watershed moment. I mean, once you have a good two-way, nobody has any idea what happens after that. If you have a good two-way communication system directly between brains and computers, it also means you can connect several brains together to create an inter-brain net with because it's the same system, the same communication system. And nobody has any idea what this means for things like identity. Who am I when I can access directly the brain of another person. We are probably one of the last generations of Homo sapiens, because in the coming generations, we will learn how to engineer bodies and brains and minds. Now, how exactly will the future masters of the planet look like? This will be decided by the people who own the data. Now, why is data so important? It's important because we've reached the point when we can hack not just computers, we can hack human beings and other organisms. Science is not really, at least this is my view as a historian, science is not really about truth.
It's about power.
No, I think maybe in a couple of decades when people look back, the thing they will remember from the COVID crisis is this is the moment when everything went digital, when everything became monitored, that we agreed to be surveyed all the time.
This video is going viral right now when a woman got a new license plate in Indiana and noticed that it says 5G on it. So license plates now have 5G for wireless tracking. This is from Gina Marie. I'll show you her profile here. So this is who broke the story. Gina Marie Colvin Hill. And it's all over Twitter. It's going viral all over the place. People can't believe it. So I did some digging. Smart license plates. It's a smart license plate equipped with cellular and GPS technology, including 4G and 5G connectivity, are an emerging vehicle technology designed to replace traditional metal plates. Wow. How did I not see this coming? They're replacing everything and making it smart and AI, but I never thought they would go after license plates. Now, of course, look how efficient this is going to be and convenient. That's what it's all about. Automated registration. You just do it on your phone. Boom, bang, bing. It can help people stop stolen cars. Is that why they're doing it, though? Is that why they're doing it? Because hold on, there's an interesting dichotomy here. Criminals need the police. Police need the criminals. Because of the police, criminals have a job to get goods and things that are not allowed into places and around that aren't supposed to be there. And police's job is to stop that. If there were no criminals, we would not need police. So if the actual goal here is to have zero crime, then a lot of people are going to be out of business, out of a job. That's not what this is about. Of course, they will be able to track stolen vehicles, and they already have used flock cameras to do this. But I'm thinking what you're thinking, which is that this is meant to be used to track, monitor, and surveil us, just like in the movie Minority Report, which I was watching last night briefly. It's shocking what that freaking movie was talking about, man. I don't know that this is about safety and security more than it's about surveillance and control.
Not just in authoritarian machines, but even in democracies. And maybe most importantly at all, this was the moment when surveillance started going under the skin. Because really we haven't seen anything yet. Today, we have the technology to hack human beings on a massive scale, to also do good reforms that in normal times people will never agree to. But in a crisis, you see, we have no chance. So let's do it.
Vaccine won't help us go
the
to
vaccine
the test, of course.
Will help us, of course. It will make things, more manageable. Surveillance. People could look back in 100 years and identify the coronavirus epidemic as the moment when a new regime of surveillance took over, especially surveillance under the skin, which I think is maybe the most important development of the 21st century, is this ability to hack human beings, to go under the skin, collect biometric data, analyze it, and understand people better than they understand themselves. This, I believe, is maybe the most important event of the 21st century. By hacking organisms, elites may gain the power to re-engineer the future of life itself. Because once you can hack something, you can usually also engineer it.
Natural selection is replaced by intelligent design. The era of inorganic life is now beginning.
In the coming decades, AI and biotechnology will give us
godlike abilities
to re-engineer life and even to create completely new life forms. We are about to enter a new era of inorganic life shaped by intelligent design. Our intelligent design.
Demon-possessed maniacs running the West are determined to dominate the world, even if it means the destruction of the planet the death of 1 to 2 billion people. They don't care.
Why? Because the scientists said so.
A new religion emerges, that of scientism. Masquerading as materialists and atheists, the prophets of this new creed cry out in the town square, the coming age of transhumanism, when man will finally become like gods.
The big political and economic question of the 21st century will be, what do we need humans for? Or at least, what do we need so many humans for?
Do you have an answer in the book?
At present, the best guess we have is keep them happy with drugs and computer games. But this doesn't sound like a very appealing future.
California is currently a battlefield between common sense and what is being called a taxpayer-funded criminal empire. Spencer Pratt recently released hidden camera footage showing an NGO called Hope Charity Faith handing out fentanyl needles and crack pipes. A move critics say is designed to keep people high and homeless.
Keep them happy with drugs and computer games.
To keep the government funding flowing. While the state pours $12 billion into a homelessness crisis that only results in more filth and dystopian nightmares, the legislator is passing AB 2624 to stop independent journalists from filming these fraudulent organizations. This isn't just a political race, it's a spiritual war for the soul of America, and it's time to restore sanity to the fourth largest economy in the world.
Now y'all would think this is fake, but no, we've seen junkies, crackheads hit crack on the street on Hollywood Boulevard.
Hollywood Boulevard, the nicest hotel you can probably stay in. We were literally walked right out of it, and I watched a man do crack. I've never seen crack until that day.
We did see that.
Now I can say I've seen someone smoke crack. You smoke crack, don't you?
So they're spending millions of dollars to give crackheads crack.
Give them the tools to safely
everything but
do
the crack.
I'm
gonna give you a pipe, a lighter, and a desire.
Wow. That's crazy.
This is legal drug dealing.
It is.
Well, it's really more enabling.
100%.
Overdose response team. We're responding to overdoses by giving you the tools you need to get an overdose.
Right.
So they want to keep them alive and keep them enabled for what?
So they can keep getting NGO funding to help stop homelessness.
They're freaking shaving off that funding. They're laundering that money.
100%.
Keep them happy with drugs and computer games.
This is technically the mayor of Skid Row, as they like to call him, where he said he's had multiple meetings with Mayor Karen Bass, and she's failed.
Actually, had a meeting with her the day she got elected, when she told us that she would turn this city around and she began to work with the homeless. I asked her, what are we going to do about this crisis? We got the Olympics coming here. We got the World Cup coming here. Yeah. All your citizens, as you know
What was her answer?
Well, I'm working on it. But how long can you work on it?
Do you think this will ever go away? You know, Skid Row, the homeless encampments here.
I tell you what, they can clean it up to a certain point. I don't care what they do. It's going to be some stragglers along, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't going to be like this, though. You know, it'll be a lot better. Yeah. And then on top of that, man, I'm going to just tell you the truth. Some get comfortable down here, knowing they can get something to eat and don't have to work and all that. Yeah, but I ain't with that.
Yeah, it's really fascinating when you actually get to hear from the people who are homeless. The Christian ideal has not been tried and found wanting. It has been found difficult and left untried.